Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter and this is Tennis Now presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express ordered today and it ships today. Most fans agree that the 2020 Roland Garros title on the men's side is going to boil down to three men: Rafa Nadal, Novak Djokovic, or Dominic Thiem. The men's singles draw started with 128 players, but it's pretty hard to see any of those other players taking the title. Sure, it's possible, but pretty unlikely. So today, we're going to look at these three players and the reasons they could win or lose the title, starting with Rafa Nadal. Now, here's why Rafa is going to win. Well, frankly, because he always wins in Paris. Nadal entered this year's draw with a 93-2 lifetime record, 12 titles in Paris, and he always plays his best on clay. He's the only player that's won the title 3 times without dropping a set. And if he wins the title this year without a walkover, he'll be the first man ever to win 100 matches in Paris. But some things could work against Nadal this time around. To start, the conditions aren't great. With the tournament being played in the fall, the conditions are pretty brutal. Rainy, cold, and very slow courts. Add to that a new Wilson ball, a heavier ball that Nadal does not like. Plus a new roof over the main court, so less windy. And that takes away Nadal's advantage of being one of the best wind players in history. So it could be a rough road for Rafa. Now let's look at Novak Djokovic. Here's why Nole could win. For starters, he's pretty much unbeatable this year, entering the draw at 31-1, and he seems to rise to the occasion every time he plays a big match. Add to that Nadal's state of mind regarding the conditions, and those conditions mean Nadal's topspin game probably won't be as lethal as it normally is. All that, and you've got Djokovic coming up roses. But here's why Djokovic might not win. First, Rafa Nadal and Dominic Thiem. As good as Djokovic is on clay, and he is amazing on the surface, Nadal and Thiem, who are the true bosses of the terre battue, could pull it off. Nadal for obvious reasons, and Thiem because he's defeated Djokovic in their last 2 meetings in Paris. And finally, let's talk about Dominic Thiem. Now, Thiem can win because he is the most match-tough guy in 2020. He's also the youngest and the fittest of the three. At age 27, Thiem is built for the long haul. He is in the prime of his career physically, which means that he can withstand the physical pressures of having to hit through this very heavy, damp clay day after day. Roland Garros is always the most demanding tournament from a physical perspective, and in 2020, it's even more so. We think Thiem can handle it. But it's not going to be easy. First off, he has a brutal draw all the way through, opening with Marin Cilic, could face Casper Ruud, Stan Wawrinka, and Diego Schwartzman, all before an impending semifinal with Nadal. Now, even if he miraculously makes it to the final, what is he going to have left at that point? Add to that the pressures of managing his emotions after winning the US Open, and you have a recipe for what may be a near miss. You've heard our arguments for and against our top 3 French Open favorites. What about yours? Drop down to the comment section and tell us who you're picking for this year. Meantime, enjoy the tennis. We'll see you next time.